thick. Turn it off. Joan Rom, our eyes are up here. All right, here we go. Vowels. A-E-I-O-U. And sometimes Y. Consonants. All the other letters. Cool. Zol. Full. I'm not just recording it for it's for Miss Mull's class too, because she's out all week. So they can see it. Pause. And try to get it so it's easier. All right, here we go. Full. Dole. Soul. Coal. Goal. Pole. Toll. Bowl. J. E. Ow. Ch. U. What? U is always followed by U. Ooh. B. G. J. I. R. O. A. V.
No English word ends in E. Always followed by silent E.
W. Luke. Forward. U or U. Yeah. I. Do it again. Yeah.
I.
Or. E. Good. E. O.
Or.
J.
No English word ends in J.
I. Now put the paper away. O. D. Sh. O. A. Back to the beginning. All right. So I'm going to bring the easel over. We're going to read some words we should know. Okay. So these are some bigger words. We got to look for a couple syllable types. Well, I see IR. I see another vowel. That means there's going to be at least 2 syllables. So we're going to divide it after this syllable type. Circus. Circus. Okay, I see 2 vowels. That means there's 2 syllables. Consonants in the middle. Where am I going to divide it to chunk it? Eli? Between the 2 consonants in the middle. So we have pen, soul. Yep, that C is in front of an I, so that means it says the soft sound. Okay? Ooh, 2 vowels, but only 1 consonant in the middle. So we've got to try it 2 different ways. Magic, or magic. Magic. So so we have to divide it after the G. Okay, oh, I see. What kind of syllable is this? It's a consonant, L-E. Who remembers? How do we know where to chunk it? What do we do? Jordan? We have to start at the end. We count back. 1, 2, 3. We divide it. The G's in front of an E. That means it's soft. So we say gentle. Gentle. Jacob, scoot up to your desk. Gentle. Okay, I see a suffix. Now look, we learned this a while ago. No, if it was short vowel, there would be 2 consonants because we double it. When it's long, we drop the E. Knock, eyes up here. So this is taping, taping. Now this time we have 2 P's. That tells us that the vowel says it's sound. Tapping, tapping. Okay, when we take that suffix off, we see 2 consonants. That means the vowel says it's sound. Ridding, ridding. I don't use that word much, but if you're throwing a bunch of stuff away, you might say I'm ridding out my closet. Okay, let's chop the suffix here. Only 1 consonant, so the vowel says it's name. Johan, eyes up here. Boy, knock. Your eyes need to be up here. So it says its name. Riding. Riding. Okay. Let's have boys read column 1.
Circus, pencil, magic, gentle.
Girls. Taping.
Tapping, ready, riding.
All right, let's see. I'm looking for a word in column 2 that is what you might do on your bike. Read it.
Riding.
I'm looking for a word in column 1 that is a school supply. Read it.
Pencil.
I'm looking for a word in column 2 that would mean hitting your desk right now with your fingers. Read it. Tapping. I'm looking for a word in column 2 that would be when I would be putting a piece of tape on something right now. Read it.
Taping.
I'm looking for a word in column 1 that describes the kind of hat that Frosty the Snowman wore. Read it.
Magic.
I'm looking for a word in column 1 how you would handle a baby kitten. Read it.
Gentle.
All right, here we go.
Taping. Pencil.
That was ridding. Magic.
Circus. Tapping. Gentle. Riding.
Some of you aren't participating. You won't get a dojo point, and the rest will. I've had to ask you multiple times. You can't count on a dojo point if you aren't paying attention. Okay, our new learning today, we are going to learn 2 new vowel teams. Remember, a vowel team is when we have 2 or more letters working together to make one vowel sound. And we say 2 or more letters because sometimes the letter may not be another vowel. Okay, so again, vowel team is 2 or more letters working together to make one vowel sound. Okay, today we're learning OI. OI says oi. OI says oi. Our key word for OI is join. Okay, we are also learning the vowel team OY. OY says oi as well. So OY says oi. The key word for OY is toy. So if I tell you a word and say the oi is like in toy, you know it's OY. Okay. If the oi sound is in the middle of the word, it is usually going to be OI. Like our keyword join, the oi is in the middle. If the oi sound is at the end, like in toy, the oi sound will be made by OY. Okay? All right, let's skywrite. OI says oi 3 times. OI says oi. OI says oi. OI says oi. And the keyword is join. Knock, this is your last warning. All right, let's skywrite. OY says oi. OY says oi. OY says oi. OY says oi. And our keyword for OY is toy. Okay, if we hear the oi sound in the middle of the word, which way is it going to be spelled? Mackenzie? OI. If we hear oi at the end of a word, how is it going to be spelled? Boy? OY. Yes. To mark my paper, I have my chart paper. This one's full after today, but I didn't want to waste and open a new one so I used a fairly open page. A different color. Okay, so we see the OI. OI says oi, oin, join, oil, 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 spoil, oil, broil, oil, boil. That's when, like, if your parents ever put a pot of water on the stove and they get it really hot and it starts to bubble. All right, we have the OY at the end. Oi, choy, oi, joy, oi, boy. Now down here we have more than one syllable. This OY is a team. I've got to divide it between my 2 consonants. Enjoy, enjoy. Same with down here. That OY is a vowel sound, and then the E. So we have 3 consonants in the middle there. I'm going to give the S with the E. The R is going with the OY. We have to decide where to put. Actually, this one, we're going to do it right here. That's a blend we can put together because we don't say destroy. We say destroy. Destroy. Okay. Even numbers, column 1.
Join, oil, boil,
Broil.
oil,
Odd numbers. Destroy. Okay, I'm looking for a word in column 1 that is a synonym for put together, or it means put together. Thumb up when you see it. Read it. Join. I'm looking for a word in column 2 that is the opposite of build. Opposite of build. Read it.
destroy.
I'm looking for a word in column 2 that's a synonym, means about the same as like. Like something. That's another way of saying it. Hadley, we're up here. You should be looking for the word, not playing with the mask. Read it. Enjoy. I'm looking for a word in column 1 that is something your parents might do with water on the oven, on the stove. Read it.
Boil.
Okay. I'm looking for a word in column 2 that is a synonym for happiness. Read it.
Joy.
Good. All right, here we go.
Joy. Boil. Boil. Oil. Enjoy. Boil. Joy. Boil. Destroy.
Good job. All right, get that SRS ready if you already got it out. If you need one. See me. Yep. Aren't you teacher's helper? Okay, so everybody has one? Excellent. Let me get the camera ready. It's fine up there. Are you good there, Norm? Thank you to those who are quiet and ready. All right, here we go. Okay, our first sound. Look at my mouth. Ing.
Eating.
Write it on the line. Like running. Okay, next one. Look at my mouth. Sit up, look ready. Ch. Keyword catch. So what's saying the ch sound at the end of catch? Next one, look at my mouth. J. Keyword bridge. So what's making that j sound at the end of bridge? Vic, do you have an SRS? Come on up. You'll have to start with the sound or the words, okay? All right, let's see how we did. Oh, we had one more. Whoops. All right, last one. Look at my mouth. K. Keyword duck. So what's making the k sound at the end of duck? Okay, so you should have ing, tch, dge, and ck, because those were all at the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel. These were all our short vowel pointers. All right, let's go down to review words to spell. Our first one Matching.
Matching.
Match. That's our root word. Forgot to ask what the root word was. What suffix are we going to add to matching, Benjamin? Okay, this next one's going to be tricky. You're going to have to think about a lot of things, but that happens all the time when you're writing. Okay, so look at me. The word is dodging.
Dodging.
What's the root word, Jordan? Okay. Dodge. What's the suffix you're going to add, Johan? Okay, now think, guys. Look at dodge. You're adding ing, which is a vowel suffix. There's a rule we've learned. See if you remember what it is to do that. What have you got to do? Okay, the next one, look at my mouth. Kicking.
Kicking.
What's the root word, Elijah? Okay. You should kind of have a refreshed memory of those short vowel pointers now. What's the suffix you're going to add to kick? Boy? Ing, which is ing. Yeah. Okay, next one. Look at my mouth. The word is missing.
Missing.
What's the root word? Eli? Oh, I don't see many finger spellers up. Is. Miss. What are we going to add to the word miss? Mackenzie? ing. Let's see how we did. Okay, matching. Yeah. So our TCH, I don't know why it's not as clear as it has been. Wiping it off just in case it was that. Like it. Okay. Dodging. This was the tricky one. Dodge was spelled D-O-D-G-E. Remember what we learned when we add a vowel suffix? Stop. If you missed it, do you think you should be listening to Mrs. French explain it or just copying and not listening? What do you think you should be doing, Elijah? Listening. It's okay to make a mistake, but it means you need to learn it. It means you don't have that yet. And it's something we've learned. So listen to why it happened. We learned when we add a vowel suffix and the word ends in E, we have to drop the silent E. Remember that? So for dodging, you needed to drop the E and then add ing. Okay? Kicking, we should have had K-I-C-K, ing. Missing, we have two S's because miss is one of those floss words, right? After one syllable, one short vowel, S is spelled S-S. Eli, put the water bottle down. Thank you. Missing. All right, our new pattern is O-I and O-Y say oi. Let's write 2 times. O-I says oi. I should hear you. And then do the last line and make your own. O-Y says oi. Good, I hear a loop doing it. That looks better. That looks better. All right, let's go down to new words to spell. So you know you're going to be thinking about that O-I or O-Y. If it's in the middle, it's spelled with O-I. If it's at the end, O-Y. Okay, our first word, join.
Join.
J-O-I-N. Join. Next one, look at my mouth. Spoil.
Spoil.
Let's finger spell. Spoil. Okay. Next one, look at my mouth. Toy.
Toy.
Toy. Last one, look at my mouth. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
What's the first syllable? Jordan? What's the second syllable? Jeremiah? J-oy. That together and you make enjoy. All right. J-O-I-N for join. S-P-O-I-L for spoil. Toy, T-O-Y, and enjoy, E-N-J-O-Y. All right, our memory word is a tough one today. And it is definitely just what we call it a memory word because there's just so much to it. We just have to memorize it. Enough. Okay, who thinks they know? What does enough mean? Still so hard to see. What does enough mean? Luke? You don't need any more. You have plenty, right? If you have enough food, you don't need any more. You have plenty. Good. All right, let's skywrite enough. Big and strong. Let's really get this in our memories. E-N-O-U-G-H. Enough. Again. E-N-O-U-G-H. Enough. One more time. E-N-O-U-G-H. Enough. Okay, look up here. First letter, E. Next, look. N. Write it. We look, we say it, we write it. Next, O. Write it. Next,
U.
write it. Next,
G.
write it. And last,
H.
write it. Now write it 3 times as you spell it, please. Okay, let's look at it and take a picture of it in our brain. Shh, shh. Close your eyes. Skywrite it. ENOUGH. Enough. Cover them all up. All right, check your work. See how you did. Kiss your brain if you got it. If you didn't, just know you just need to keep practicing. Nothing wrong with that. All right, so we're just gonna. These are. Let's say we have a lot more we've learned. Okay, eyes up here. Let's read the words she goes through.
Very, about, then, because, over, should, now, could,
Not could.
cold,
Cold.
right, our, large, said, answer, saw, world, around, there.
Stop a second. What kind of there? Somebody use it in the sentence. Isaac?
That is their house.
Perfect. It's the one that shows ownership. Okay, keep going.
Put, does, between, out,
Two more.
where, clear,
Here. And what kind of here? Jordan? Yeah, when we use our ears, right? Okay, let's do the word where.
where,
Okay, next one, let's do for.
for,
The number 4. You should have WHERE for where, and for the number 4 FOUR. All right, let's go down to our sentence. Lots of our new pattern in this sentence. Look at my mouth. The boy will enjoy the coins. Okay? The boy will enjoy the coins. Let's count them. The boy will enjoy the coins. The boy will enjoy the coin. Check it for cups. So only 6 words. Enjoy the see how we did. Where do we need a capital letter? Jordan? We need at the beginning the T and the. Good. Okay, if you fixed that or had it, check it off. Order. The boy will enjoy the coins. Make sure you have those 6 words. If you do, check it off. Punctuation. What kind of punctuation do we need, Benjamin? Period at the end. And spelling. Only really the new. We had our new pattern. The boy. The oi is at the end, so you should have OY. Will enjoy. The oi's at the end again, so ENJOY. And didn't we spell it up here? Didn't you have it up here if you wanted to look up? Yeah. The coins. COIN. We need an S on the end because it's more than 1. Right? All right, if you have a blank side, red folder. If you don't have a blank side, in your green folder.